What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike, and I'm back at it again with another video, man. In 2K community, it's that time of that year where we get that momentous trailer full of stepbacks and celebrations with little to no gameplay, man. But the trailer that they are giving us this year is 1 minute and 40 seconds, I believe, and it's basically centered on the newest feature this year for next gen, which is the Pro Play feature. And essentially what it is it's 2K incorporating in-game real-life NBA film, moments that happen in real-life NBA games into 2K as new animations. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been telling everybody recently that I feel like that they need to scrap all the animations in this game and they need to actually use film from in-life, performances, bro. And I think that like a lot of animations that you get sucked into and animations that happen where, like, for example, like a player getting his rebound after getting blocked, I feel like that's something that doesn't really happen in the NBA today. And I feel like if you scrap, animation like that, where something like that can happen with, real life film where something like that does not happen in the NBA, I feel like we could get, not a complete experience, but we get a better experience, especially where 2K has been promoting their game every year as the most realistic, sports arcade game. And it's like, yeah, not really when there's stuff like that happening. But nevertheless, man, I think it's a cool feature. I think depending on how it works is definitely going to be the biggest factor in deciding if it's a good feature or not, once we get further into the cycle. So, I was watching a Chris Moo video and he said, if a player does a new move later in the season, will they add it to the animations list? And I actually think that's a very interesting, point right there, because if we watching Kyrie play, right, and Kyrie come down and do like a tween behind the legs half spin, some whole freaky and one type play, right, are they gonna add that in the game later, or are there just gonna be a set of pro play animations from certain players? Like in the trailer you see KD do like a hezzy with like a head fake. Is that just going to be one of the only like 100 animations we get this year, or are they going to be consistently adding new animations based off of how these players are playing? And I think that's probably like the biggest question with this feature, man. But like I said, man, nevertheless, it seems like it's going to be a real cool feature, man. Like I said, this new trailer we got yesterday was, like I said, the typical stepbacks and celebrations. It really wasn't 2K adding nothing new. I mean, it came up with a bunch of developer diaries where Mike Wang basically went out there and talked about all the new stuff that was going in, like my career and stuff like that. I mean, we're still early in their promotion. Cycle. So I mean, I don't think we're gonna get like full-fledged my career news until probably like another 2 weeks or something like that, with my team and all of that. They like to do the play now stuff first, the momentous trailers first, and then we get into my team and then my career, which is insane because I would like to think that a lot of people buy this game for my career, and the fact that every year we're literally waiting until a couple days before the game comes out to get my career news is actually pretty insane. I'm not even going to hold you. And I mean, and I know my team is probably like their biggest money grab that they have in the game so far, but I just still think that's year after year we're literally sitting here waiting to get my career news. And it's like, that's what's probably half of the 2K fan base is probably getting 2K to get my career. But man, it's looking like it's about to be a cool year though, man. I can't wait to see, what they do with my career. Because talking about my career, I heard that they streamlined it so that, you can just focus on playing the game. And that's probably like my biggest problem with my career, or not even just my career, but 2K this year in general, is them just adding a bunch of unnecessary stuff, bro. Like, I want to play my career. I want to, score all these buckets and drop all these triple doubles and just do all of this, unnatural, unorthodox stuff with my mic player. And I can't even do that when I gotta play one game and then get sucked into a 3-game quest and then a 6-game quest and then get sucked into all of this just unnecessary nonsense because y'all trying to advertise all of these freaking endorsements that y'all got and all of that stuff and all of that y'all got going on, bro. It's not even, we don't even gotta do all of that. So I can't wait to see what they do with that and my team and all the rest of these modes, man. But like I said, I'm hearing a bunch of stuff about like if you play without bar, you get a 20% higher window for greening, and then greening is delayed this year just like it was last year, man. And I'm hearing a lot of stuff about like 6-1 demigod builds being done. I don't know what a 6-1 demigod build is, and heard a lot about the 6-9 builds being done too. I've been playing a lot of rec. I can't wait to jump into that this year, and I've heard that those builds are done too. And really, from what I've seen, it looks like you really have to be, it looks like you really have to master your craft this year as a player, depending on what your build is. I mean, it looks like the defensive players are going to eat. It looks like the shooting players are going to eat too, but it looks like you're going to really have to master your build this year if you really want to get the best out of your build, whether if you make a playmaker, a sharpshooter, a defender, a rebounder, whatever it looks like, man. But I think so far, 2K, we're seeing the general, promo stuff from 2K with the ratings and stuff like that. They gave my boy Jokic a 98. After what he did in the finals and the way he got that ring, man, I can't even sit here and argue with that, bro. I can't. Bron got a 98, a 96. I'm going to be real with you. They could put Bron as the highest, the second highest, the third highest. It is what it is, bro. And like I said, I was telling one of my friends one day, it's crazy that I think that they really base these ratings off of, the previous season. Because, I'm going to be real with you, bro. Jimmy Butler having a 95 and basically being the same rating as Tatum and Luka is insane. I'm not going to hold you. I could sit here for hours, talking about the NBA and what he did last season and what all these other players did last year. But some of these ratings are actually insane. Like Jamal Murray being an 88, not even being a 90 or a 91 is insane, bro. But even just looking at some of these screenshots about the top 3-point shooters, you got Steph at a 99, Klay Thompson at a 93, Luke Kennard at a 92, Buddy Hield at a 91, and Malcolm Brogdon at an 89. So you're going to sit here and tell me that Damian Lillard has a lower 3-point rating in this game than Brogdon, Buddy Hield, and Luke Kennard? That's actually insane. I'm not even going to hold you. That's actually insane. But, like I said, bro, the ratings are the ratings. I don't really play 2K too much for the ratings. I play a lot of Play Now, but these are things that are probably going to get fluctuated, or probably going to fluctuate, my bad, as the season goes on. So it's not even like, these are probably permanent ratings, but to start the game, I still think it's pretty crazy. I'm not even going to lie. But, this is the week of August 14th. And like I said, the one piece of news that they were handing out this week was the gameplay with Pro Play, which I said earlier, just to, rekindle it, basically using NBA footage as animations in the game, which I think is pretty cool. Next week, they got like the WNBA information coming out, my NBA information coming out, Mamba moments, which I think is actually going to be like the Jordan moments from this season. They never did Mamba moments. As far as I know, they only did like the Jordan moments. Mamba moments is going to be crazy, man. I can't wait to play that, bro. It's going to be a lot of crazy ones. You got the 81 points, which is probably like the standout performance there. And then obviously all the rings that he won with Shaq and Kobe. All the rings Kobe won with Shaq and Kobe is crazy. Look at me. I'm just over here messing up. But I actually heard somebody say that if you complete Mamba moments, and this was a theory, by the way, this is not concrete, that if you complete Mamba moments, you might get the Mamba mentality badge in my career mode. So that'll be interesting to see what they do with that. But, the week of the 28th, they got, my career news, the city news, my team news, and then September 4th, they're talking about season 1. And, seasons are back. And, I can sit here and talk about how seasons are all basically influenced by like the battle pass from Fortnite and all of that. But essentially, man, it looks like it's going to be a decent year for 2K, bro. I can't wait to get my hands on this game, man. 2K is one of my most favorite games to play. And 2K has its highs and it definitely has its lows. But I'll tell you what, bro, until somebody steps up live, I'm talking to you. Until somebody steps up and, basically tries to take the shot at, arcade style basketball game, that's essentially just what's going to happen, bro. We just going to keep getting these decent or solid games. But, and hey, that's not even me saying that 2K24 going to suck. Cause I think 2K24 is shaping up to look real solid, man. As long as it's better than 23, I think as long as it's better than 23, it's not going to be too much problem going on, man. But like I said, man, I think the graphics are cool. Some of these ratings are a little iffy, but once we get into more gameplay and stuff like that, I think this will be a decent showing for them before this game comes out, man. But that's all I really got for you here today. That's all I really got, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. all of that, man. Get me lit, bro. If y'all want to see some 2K24 gameplay on here, I would definitely show y'all some, man. Can't wait to see that. Side note, before I even end the game, Wemby having an 84 is insane. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, he has a higher rating than Zion and LeBron. I just think that's crazy. It's like you 7'3" or you 7'4", 7'5", however tall this man is, and you could shoot and dribble like KD a little bit, bro. You just got the world on your back. I ain't even gonna lie. But like I said, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.